Yeehaw! Good morning, good evening, or whatever time it happens to be on that busted old Pip-Boy of yours. You're tuned in to Radio Dust Devil 104.4, broadcasting all the way from what's left of Carbon City, Texas, home of the cleanest irradiated water this side of the Pechos, and more Brahmin and sense. This here's your host, Big Tex, and I'm coming at you live with all the news, noise, and nonsense from across this big, busted-up wasteland. First up, we got fresh word out of the Mojave. Caesar's boys and the NCR are back at it again, like two rad stags in heat. Sources say things are heating up fast near Hoover Dam. NCR patrols are pushing hard out of Camp Forlorn Hope, and Legion assassins have been seen slicing throats all the way up the Colorado. Eyewitness claims say the Legion's trying a flanking maneuver through the old vault ruins, east of Boulder City. NCR command ain't confirming nothing, but let's just say, if you're out that way, best keep your head low and your ammo dry.
I've been all around the world, bought everything from diamond to gold. No matter where I go or what I buy, I'm still a country boy in my soul. So take me to the country, nothing but skies and pine. Oh, follow me to the country where we can have a real good time. Well, the folks in the country don't live too fast, got good mannerism and spectacular class. Take me to the country, nothing but skies and pines. Oh, follow me to the country where we can have a real good time. Take the cloud as your pillow, the grass as your bed. I know you smell the sweet aroma of that hot water cornbread. Take me to the country, nothing but skies and pines. Oh, follow me to the country where we can have a real good time. You know you hear the wind when it call your name. Wake up out your sleep hearing that southbound train. Say, take me back to the country, nothing but pines and sky. Oh, follow me to the country, we can have a real good time.
Now, here's a tale that'll make your Geiger counter click. Words floating down from the north about a new gang tearing through the countryside. Call themselves the Scorched Sons, led by a fella named Bobblehead Bobby. Now, Bobby, get this, used to be one of Caesar's top frumentarii, that's Legion spy talk for sneaky bastard. Got kicked out or broke off, depending who you ask. Either way, he's leading a bunch of freaks, dropouts, and vault junkies, raiding sealed vaults, killing whoever gets in the way, and leaving nothing behind but blood and burnt tech. They hit Vault 39 near Old Abilene just last week, tore through it like death claws on Jet. Survivors say wears a torn-up Legion banner like a cape and carries a machete he calls Mercy. Real dramatic type. You keep away from Carbon City, you hear? We may be dusty, but we ain't soft.
singing the blues. All right, thank you very much.
And now for some lighter news. Local scav Hank Three Finger Mullins claims he's invented the world's first ever sarsaparilla-powered generator. Says he hooked it up to an old jukebox and it's been playing nothing but Dean Domino songs for 3 days straight. When asked what happens if he runs out of sarsaparilla, he said, quote, "Then the world deserves silence." Elsewhere, someone's been dressing up mole rats in tiny NCR uniforms and sending them to patrol the train tracks outside Amarillo. NCR Command is not amused. They've issued a bounty, 100 caps for whoever finds the prankster, and double that if the mole rats can be trained. And finally, Carbon City's Chili Cook-Off is still happening this Friday down at the old water tower. Bring your beans, your Brahmin, and your stomach of steel. No super mutant entries this year. We still ain't forgot what happened last time. Oof. That's it for now, my dusty little desperados. Stay sharp, stay strapped, and if you hear voices in the static, they're probably just the Enclave. Or maybe it's just me. I'm Big Tex, signing off for now. You stay safe out there, and remember, the Waste don't care how nice you are, but that don't mean you gotta be ugly.